to Japa session. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all assembled devotees. A warm welcome to short Bhagavatam class. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayudire Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna, today's verses from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.18.22. First canto, 18th chapter, titled Maharaj Parishit Cursed by Brahmin Boy. Sloka number 22. The verse goes like this. Yatranu rukta sahaseva dhira vyapoya deha adisu sangamuttam vrajanti tat paramahamsa antyam yasmin ahimsa upasam swadharma. Word to word meaning. Yatra, unto whom. Anurakta, firmly attached. Sahasa, all of a sudden. Eva, certainly. Dhira, self-controlled. Vyapoya, living aside. Deha, the gross body and subtle mind. Adisu, relating to. Sangam, attachment. Udhyam, taken to. Vrajanti, go away. Tat, that. Paramahamsa, the highest stage of perfection. Antyam, and beyond that. Yasmin, in which. Ahimsa, non-violence. Upasamaha, and renunciation. Swadharma, consequential. Occupation. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation of this verse goes like this. Some self-controlled person who are attached to the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna can all of a sudden give up the world of material attachment, including the gross body and subtle mind, and go away to attain the highest perfection of the renounced order of life, by which non-violence and renunciation are consequences. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruvim Namaha. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prikshaya Bhutali Srimad Jayapataka Swami Tinamni Namacharya Padaya Nitya Kurpadayane Gaurakatadamdaya Nagar Gramataran. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prikshaya Bhutali Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamni Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Pashyanta Desatarani. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The purport of the sloka is a little bit big. That's the reason I skipped the kirtan today. So let's see the purport. Only the self-controlled can gradually be attached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Self-control means not indulging in sense enjoyment more than what is necessary. And those who are not self-controlled are given over the sense enjoyment. Dry philosophy, speculations is a subtle sense enjoyment of the mind. Sense enjoyment leads one to the path of darkness. Those who are self-controlled can make progress on the path of liberation from the conditioned life of material existence. The Vedas, therefore, rejoin that one should not go on the path of darkness, but should make the progressive match towards the path of light or liberation. Self-control is actually achieved not by artificially stopping the senses from material enjoyment, but by becoming factually attached to the Supreme Lord by engaging one's unalloyed senses in the transcendental service of the Lord. The senses cannot be forcibly curved, but they can be given proper engagement. Purified senses, therefore, are always engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord. This perfectional stage of sense engagement is called Bhakti Yoga. So those who are attached to the means of Bhakti Yoga are factually self-controlled and can all of a sudden give up their homely and bodily attachment for the service of the Lord. This is called the Paramahamsa stage. Hamsa or a swan accept only milk out of the mixture of milk and water. Similarly, those who accept the service of the Lord instead of Maya service are called the Paramahamsas. They are naturally qualified with all the good attributes such as pridelessness, freedom from vanity, non-violence, tolerance, simplicity, respectability, worship, devotion, and sincerity. All these goodly qualities exist in the devotees of the Lord spontaneously. Such Paramahamsas who are completely given up to the service of the Lord are very rare. They are very rare even amongst the liberated souls. Real non-violence means freedom from envy. In the world, everything is envious of this fellow being. But perfect Paramahamsas, being completely given up to the service of the Lord, is perfectly non-envious. He loves everything. He loves every living being in relation with the Supreme Lord. Real renunciation means perfect dependence on Lord. Everything being is dependent on someone else because he is so made. Actually, everything is dependent on the mercy of the Supreme Lord. But when one forgets the relation with the Lord, he becomes dependent on the condition of material nature. Renunciation means renouncing one's dependence on the condition of material nature and thus becoming completely depending on the mercy of the Lord. Real independence means complete faith in the mercy of the Lord without depending on the condition matter. This Paramahamsa stage is the highest perfection stage in Bhakti Yoga, the process of devotional service to the Supreme Lord. Okay. This was a very beautiful verse. If we understand, really, it is really very good. So in this sloka, if you see, Suta Goswami is glorifying the Dhiras. Okay, first let us know who are Dhiras. Dhiras means who can tolerate, means who have self-control on themselves. They are known as Dhiras. In the second line, if you see, it is given that who are attached to Sri Krishna, these Dhiras can all of a sudden give the worldly material attachments. Now the first question arises. If we surrender to Krishna, is it possible that we can live all the material attachments? Is it possible? The first question. So here the answer is very simple. In Shastras, it is told that yes, it is possible. Srimad Bhagavatam is such a wonderful book where we get many pastimes of many Mahajans, many kings who has followed this, who are Dhiras. So firstly, if you see, we have in past few classes, we have heard about glories about the Parikshit Maharaj. What did he do? Parikshit Maharaj, as soon as he got the death note of 7 days, what did he do? Immediately, he renounced. He gave whatever, everything to his son Janmejaya and he just went to the forest. He met the sages. There he did Shravanam and Kirtanam. He heard Srimad Bhagavatam fasting for 7 days, 7 days and 7 nights. And then he got liberated. Like this Parikshit Maharaj pastime we have heard. And not only that, we have seen the pastimes of Bharat Maharaj. And what to tell about the Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj, actually his intention before going to the forest was completely different. But as soon as he saw the Lord, his intention only changed. He didn't ask anything, any boon. Lord was so pleased. You know, at that time, Dhruva Maharaj's age was just 5 years. And see how dedicatedly he did prayers to the Lord. Lord appeared and being pleased, he was gifted a star only, Dhruva Nakshatra, a complete different planet only he made for the devotee. And what to speak about Puthu Maharaj and Vrishabhadev. Like this, we have many pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam. Since tomorrow is Vamana Dwadasi, we'll just see the pastime of Lord Vamana. See, Bali Chakravarti, if you take, he is the Trilokadipati, king of all the three worlds. So if you see Lord Supreme Personality of Godhead, he will come in the form of a small boy catching a small umbrella. At that time, what happens? Lord asks for 3 feet of land. But what happens? Daitya Guru Shukracharya, he tells no. This is a Maya. Don't fall in the trap. But Bali Chakravarti refuses. He tells, no, I have to give in the form of charity. Immediately, he offers the land, 3 feet of land. Vamana, he expands. He gets one leg, he covers the entire earth. Second leg, he covers the entire sky. And he tells, like Bali Chakravarti, where to keep the third leg. So Bali Chakravarti understood his position and he tells, keep your third leg on my head. He completely surrendered. So these devotees are actually called Dhiras. Okay, now the second question arises. Okay, all these pastimes, it happened in Satya Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Treta Yuga. Now we are living in Kali Yuga, right? In this Kali Yuga, it's very difficult to control the senses or control the urges, whatever it is. How can we do it? Are there any devotees who set an example as Dhiras? Yes, we have. We have our dear Guru Maharaj. At the age of 19, he lives all his luxurious comforts. He's not a middle class person. He's from a royal family. He lives all his luxuries just to adjust to what to do, just to accept the Lord and accept his Guru. He just surrendered himself. Okay, now let us compare. See, 19 years girls or boys, what happens? They will be very fickle-minded. Always into their senses will be attracted towards the sense organs. They want to enjoy a lot. And always they will dress so beautifully that the opposite gender should get attracted. And they are very sensitive that they will get addicted very easily to intoxication. Very easily you can mold them, but they will be very aggressive and very choosy also. And if you take Guru Maharaj's stage, at the age of 19, just imagine, only in India, kids are controlled until they get married. But in out countries, it is not like that. After 18, kids are freed. They can do anything as per their will and wish. Parents will not interfere. If they interfere, then kids can go to the court. Okay, this is the lifestyle there. In that lifestyle also, Guru Maharaj at the age of 19, he surrendered to his Guru. So he is known as Dhira. And what to speak about his Guru Maharaj? His Guru Maharaj is none other than Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, our dear Prabhupada. At the age of 70, what do normal people do? They take retirement. They tell, oh God, thank God I'm 70. I need to enjoy my life with my family, kids, grandkids, granddaughters, grandsons, relatives. This happened, that happened, and enjoy. But Prabhupada, what did he do? At the age of 70, he had another option also. He would have stayed in Vrindavan after renouncing everything. He would have stayed in Vrindavan, he can do the deity worship, and he would have written the scriptures and kept quiet. But he didn't do that. He wanted to fulfill the words promise which was given to his guru, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So what did he do? He went to the west and he didn't sit quiet. See, going to unknown place, you know how difficult it is. There he survived. He spread Harinama and he built 108 temples like this. His glories are unlimited. So these people are known as Dhiras. Nowadays in movies, you can see that hero, there will be one person who is declared as hero. He will hit 10 to 15 rowdies and he will be known as Dhira, Ranadhira, that Dhira, this Dhira, and all titles will be given. We are in such a pathetic world now. We are forgetting the exact meaning of the words which is given in scriptures. So Dhira is a person who controls his senses. So in order to come to the stage of Dhira, some homework should be done, right? For example, if you take materially or spiritually, you have to do some sadhana, then only you can come to the perfect stage. Example, if you want to become a cricketer or a boxing champion or something like that, boxer or something like that, a dedicated few things will be there. You should be away from the sense enjoyment. You should dedicatedly work hard for these many hours. Your food will be maintained. Your diet will be maintained. Your height, your weight, everything will be checked there. Similarly, what they are telling is to come to the Dhira stage, some sort of homework is to be done. What is that? First one is you should decently control your senses, because senses play a very major role in our devotional service and in our material life also. So in Bhagavad Gita, in many places, if you see, there are many slokas which quote about the controlling of the senses. If you see here, when uh, when when you want to reach highest destination, sense control is must. In Bhagavad Gita, if you see 2.61, Krishna says, one who restrain his senses and fix his consciousness upon me is known as a man of steady intelligence. So the second point comes here is consciousness. Consciousness we should fix on Supreme Personality of Godhead. So to become Dhira, what are the two things required? One is that you should have decent control on your senses, and the second one is you need to fix your consciousness in Supreme Personality of Godhead. So these two are to be done parallelly. It is not that you control the senses and you don't fix your mind, or you don't fix your consciousness in Supreme Personality of Godhead. Neither it is you have complete faith on Him, you have fixed consciousness on Supreme Personality of Godhead, and you will be doing the sense enjoyment outside. It is not like that. When you do all these both things, controlling the senses and fixing your mind in Krishna, then only you can reach the platform of Dhira that is given in Shastras. If you take Bhagavad Gita 2.14, it is said that, O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress are their disappearance is due to cause, and like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. See, we are living in Kali Yuga, okay, and we are living in Kunta. This is non-permanent. It is not permanent, okay. Then why do we do all permanent plans? As we have summer and winter, we do have dukkha and sukha also. So in this sloka, it is said that one has to follow prescribed rules and regulations of religion in order to raise up to the platform of knowledge. Then only he can get freed from the clutches of Maya. So if you want to get free from the clutches of Maya, what you should do? You should follow the regulative principles which is prescribed in the Shastras. What are the prescribed, the four regulative principles we need to follow? We need to chant, we need to take devotee association, we need to have prasadam. Whatever is given in the scriptures, we need to follow. We need to follow the acharyas. Okay, one thing we all should know, that we are servants. That point is clear. And being a servant, we need to be as a servant of Maya, or we need to be as a servant of Krishna. These are the only two ways in this Kunta. So if we are all Baddha Jivis, okay? We are all working as servants of Maya here. But who are Paramahamsas? Paramahamsas are the servants of Krishna who dedicate 24/7 their service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These kind of people are known as Paramahamsas. Okay. See, when we try to control our senses, then only hesitations will start. For example, a glass of water is there, down mud is there, and top water is there. If you keep it aside, the mud will settle down and the water will be clear on the top. But when we take a spoon and stir it, what happens? The complete water will get muddy. It is of no use. Similarly, our mind is so hesitated that we think, let's chant later. Okay, we have done 10 rounds. Okay, another 6 rounds only. End of the day, we can complete it. Okay, our Shiksha Guru told us to read the scriptures. We'll keep it on hold. Let us see. End of the day, we will read it. Now, let's see the mobile. Because in this Kali Yuga, we are completely dependent on the gadgets, especially this present time. So, wherever you see, that will be there. So this, we should always remember that later, if we tell that later will not come at all, always will be engaged in satisfying our senses. So if you, for the better understanding, we have 5 objects. Let us understand that there is a deer. Okay, deer likes music a lot. Hunter, what does he do? He will just play a beautiful music to attract the deer. Deer, no, its ears are very sharp. It will go hearing that music. And what happens? It will fall in the trap of the hunter. Here you can see the destruction of ears. What will happen when you try to enjoy your ears? Next comes the tongue. The fish. In sea or river, you have seen many fishes, many varieties of fishes. There is abundance of food in the sea. Apart from that, what does it do? When a fisherman, he puts the net, what happens? For that hook, he will be kept some worms. These fishes will get attracted to that worms. It will come and it will fall in the trap of the fisherman. Here you can see the destruction of the organ called tongue. Next, destruction of skin we can see. Elephants. You know, elephants are very huge and it's very difficult to catch elephants. But hunters use one idea. What do? They'll just dig a pit, cover it with dry leaves, and the opposite side, they make a female elephant stand. This male elephant wants to enjoy. So what does it do? It comes running and it will forget what is there in the front. It will fall in the pit and it will get trapped by the hunter. So here you can see the destruction of the sense organ called skin. Next, if you see the sense organ of eyes, this light flies, these flies, they will get attracted to the light. In streets, if you see near the street light, there are some worms, some flies flying. It will get attracted to the light and it will go there. Because of the heat which comes, it will burn its feathers. And some flies flying, it will get weakened and its wings only will fall down. So here you can see the destruction of the organ called eyes. Next comes nose. The honeybees, what does it do? It will go and it will enjoy. What happens? The destruction of the smell. What happens here? It will have the flowers will be having beautiful aroma. So it will get attracted to that aroma. It will go sucking the nectar. What does it do? It will forget itself. As soon as evening happens, some flower it closes. When it closes, what happens? The bee will suffer inside and it will die. Here you can see the distraction of the sense organ called eyes. So if you see, like in what is that? Garuda Purana 1.115.21, it is told that the deer, elephant, bee, fish are destroyed by five sense objects. How can a person who engages all his senses in five objects not to be destroyed? So here we can see how can a person, only the like animals and bees only could not control their sense objects. Then how can a person control? So in different, this one, if you see, as we all know, the sense organs are very difficult to control. It's very easy to control the senses, but it's very difficult to control. But if you put it under the control of Rishikesha, Rishikesha is he is the controller of our senses. So if we put our senses into him, if we surrender to him, all our senses can be controlled. Now we'll see how a devotee enjoys. See, he enjoys his eyes by taking beautiful darshan of the Lord. Through his eyes, he sees the darshan of the Lord. From nose, he smells the fragrance of the flowers offered to the Lord. And from ears, he hears the lectures and pastimes of Lord. Through tongue, he will have karma-free food, that is prasadam. And through skin, they will generate their next generation, Krishna conscious kids, they will give birth to them. Recently, we celebrate Radhashtami. What happened in that particular day? We enjoyed the first half in Kirtan Mela. We did Shravanam and Kirtanam. Later, we had wonderful prasad, very tasty prasadam we had. After that, in the evening, we went to temple and had darshan of Gandharvika Giridhari. And she was dressed so beautifully. We were all very happy seeing the Lord. They were decorated, the flowers were offered to them, and huge, nearly around 500 kgs of flowers were offered there. And we all enjoyed, we danced, we enjoyed so much till we got exhausted there. So completely we were tired by end of the day. So this is how we enjoy. See, artificially we can't control our senses because pretension, whatever you do, that will not stay for too long. So if you take, see, our mind and our senses, it is like a kid and monkey. What does a kid do? Kid, it will be whatever we tell, don't do, those things only the kid will do. It will be having a knife, you think. Okay, if we tell give back the knife, it will not give. So what does mother do? She will give an ice cream or chocolate if we offer. That is the higher taste, right, when compared to knife. Immediately, the kid will give back the knife. Similarly, when we go to dhams or yatras, we can see monkeys while climbing the mountain or something like that, steps or something. We can see monkeys. They will get attracted to whatever we have in the hand, mobiles or popcorn or flowers or bags, whatever is there, water bottle, it will carry. It will pluck from our hand and go. But when we give the higher taste, we give something to that, immediately it will take what is there in our hand and it will throw back what it is taken. So like this only, similarly, when we get the higher taste, then only the taste for the lower, whatever we have, will go. Then only this is the formula how we can control our senses. So now the third question arises, how we can get the higher taste? It is only by attentive chanting in presence of the devotees. That is the reason we tell in what happened after in the daytime, it is very difficult to have an attentive chanting. That's the reason we request everyone to join for Mangala Arati and morning japa session, so that everything will be calm, everything will be peace, no disturbance will be there. Easily you can have an attentive chanting. And not only that, we need to have mercy of Guru. Guru is like torchlight. We pray, right? Ajnanatimirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurunmilitamena tasmai Shri Guruvem Namaha. So here the meaning goes like this. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual master who has opened my eyes, which was blinded by darkness of ignorance with the torchlight of knowledge. He enlightens us. See, everyone will be having a spark within them, but it has to be fanned. So that is done by our dear spiritual masters. Okay, so if coming to this, only by surrendering to Guru, we can receive the higher taste. So one small example I would like to tell. See, when I was introduced to Krishna consciousness, no one will believe that in 1984 only Bhagavad Gita entered into my family. It is there, but no one read it. But in the year 2016, when I met my Shiksha Guru, I purchased a book from him and I started reading. Then only all the questions, whatever doubts I had, everything got cleared. It was on Vaikuntha Ekadasi day. And that day only I took a decision that the day I got introduced, on the same day I make sure that I distribute nearly 108 books. Because Prabhupada, through book distribution only, he could make so many devotees. Whoever reads Prabhupada's small book or big book, they get attracted. They come to know what is the real truth. That is the secret given in the books. So as of now, 8+ years I have completed in Krishna consciousness, and nearly 890 books plus I have distributed as of now. It's all by the mercy of my Shiksha Guru and my spiritual master. By the mercy of them only I could do. So here they are telling that by surrendering to Guru only, we can receive the higher taste. Then only when we receive the higher taste only, we can live the lower taste. So purified senses, therefore, are always engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord. This perfect stage of sense enjoyment is called Bhakti Yoga. The process, what we do to attract Krishna, is known as Bhakti Yoga. Living our sense gratification, what we serve, that one. Okay. Similarly, one who accepts service of the Lord instead of Maya service are known as Paramahamsas, who engage 24/7 in the Krishna's service. They are known as Paramahamsas, who have naturally good qualities. These Paramahamsas, no, they are extraordinary souls, extraordinary devotees. They are having all the good qualities. They are very sweet. As a swan, what does it do when milk and water is mixed and kept in front of it takes only the milk and lives of the water. Similarly, these Paramahamsas, how much ever we all are Baddha no, we'll be having good and bad within us. We try to pretend sometimes, right? But these Paramahamsas, they take only the good qualities from other people. Okay, so that is why they are very special. So real independence means having complete faith in mercy of Lord. We should have faith in the mercy of Lord. This Paramahamsa stage is the highest perfection stage in Bhakti Yoga process of devotional service of the Lord. If you see, Paramahamsas are free from envy because they see all living beings in related to Supreme Personality of Godhead. A devotee is advanced stage can easily surrender and give up all this material attachment. As seen in the purport starting, we can see that a person, a dhira, once who surrenders to Krishna, living all his sense enjoyment, then he can live up all the material attachments and he can surrender to the Lord. So that verse is emphasized here. With a small pastime I would like to end. There will be a rich person. He'll be having all fully furnished house. What happens is, he'll be having a maid servant. What happens, he'll be having some important meeting. He will tell the servant to take care of the house. He will attend the meeting and come back. So he will just lock it from the outside and he will go. The servant, he'll be cleaning everything. He enters the room and he sees the bed. He will just catch the bed and he will start sweeping. Immediately, he will have the sense attraction there. His senses. He will see the bed will be very soft. If you press, it will go down. Like how so many advertisements we'll see, right? So many soft beds. So very soft. If you touch, no, it will go like a spring. It will be going down. So he will see, he will get attracted and he will remember, oh, however, my master will be coming late. Let me enjoy on this bed. He will sleep on the bed and it will 2 hours will pass. This owner who had been out, who had gone outside, his meeting will get cancelled. So what he will do, he will return from halfway. And he will open the door, he will come inside, he will find no maid. He will see maid is not found. He will go to kitchen, he will go to hall, everywhere, nowhere he will see. And he will go everywhere and later he will come to his room and he sees the servant sleeping on the bed. And what he does, there only broom will be there. He'll take and hit nicely. He'll hit the maid very badly. So in that pain also, maid will start laughing. Very loudly he'll start laughing. The owner will ask, why are you laughing so badly? I'm hitting, right? You need to cry. Why are you laughing? At that time, the servant, he tells, see, I just slept for 2 hours and you're beating me so badly. And what to tell, lifetime you will be sleeping on this bed only, right? Lifetime you're doing the sense enjoyment on this bed, sleeping on this soft bed. So how much punishment you will get? So here we can relate this pastime to one realization. See, this world is created, this material world is not for our enjoyment. It is for our Lord's enjoyment. It is created by the Lord. Okay, we are just come here as in servants. So we have to do what is the work which is given to a servant and we should try to go back. Okay, so in this verse, as a conclusion, we can see here that a devotee in the advanced stage can easily give up all the material attachments by following these 2 steps. So here I would like to end up this lecture. I would like to thank Matrapati Prabhu and Parabhakti Mataji for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to glorify Srimad Bhagavatam. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Patapan Guru Maharaj ki jai.